Hey everyone, it's Brian here. Today I'm coming on to do a little quick tip on how to create your own background using 6x6 and 6x8 papers. This card I did recently for a challenge over at the Scrappy Crafters Facebook group. And I'll leave that link in the description box below this video if you want to join the group if you haven't done so already. And I am a DT member for Scrappy Crafts, so you'll be seeing me in there quite often. And what I did was I cut up a couple pieces of 6" by 6" paper from the Jador collection that came out, I think it was last February or so. And I sliced them into 1" slices, as you'll see in a minute. And I just put them in diagonal fashion here. And that's what I come up with. So I'll leave the description box, just in the description box, a link to the group, link to the Jador paper collection if it's still there, and to the Hobby Easter paper collection, which is 6 wide by 8 tall. And I have found that if you notice, this strip in the going from top left to bottom right is different from the rest, because this is where the 6x8 paper comes in better, because the 6x6 won't quite reach diagonally from top left to bottom right. So you can just cut up a bigger piece of whatever you want for that one. So, and don't forget, before I forget, these links I'm leaving in the description box below this video are indeed affiliate links. And you won't pay any extra by clicking those links and purchasing, but I may earn a small commission from it, so it's a win-win. So what we want to do is get the guillotine trimmer out, since my regular paper trimmer is acting up still. We're going to line this up to the 6" mark. 8 inches, 8" side is going up to down, this way you want it. So we're going to go ahead and slide this down to 5.5 inches and slice, and 5 inches and slice again. And we're going to do this every 1/2 inch until we get to the 1" mark. And the reason we're not going to the 1" mark is because I have found that it's really difficult to get that last 1/2 inch cut. And it's usually very inaccurate, especially when you're using a guillotine trimmer. So in order to keep myself sane and to keep my fingers from getting chopped off, I just leave that last 1" and just use it for something else. So you can see we're almost done with this piece. It's almost too difficult to do that even right there. So you got 1" left. You can use that for a sentiment strip or something, which we may do. So we're going to go ahead and remember, the pattern side needs to go up to down, not left to right. So that's why we're doing in this orientation, because that's the way you want it to be. So I hope y'all are having a great weekend so far. As for me, I'm doing pretty well. Just making it through the days. As y'all know, it's beginning to be springtime around here in Mississippi, and it's allergy season. Believe me, it's out in full force right now. For real. I have to cut that a little better. Okay, that's not going to work. So we're going to go this way. See, this is another reason why I don't like using guillotine trimmers, because they don't trim all the way sometimes. Plus, they also trim sometimes a little wonky if you don't have the paper exactly butted up correctly. But that's for another video. Now what we're going to do is go ahead and grab our card blank. Actually, I got a better idea. We're not going to grab a card blank. We're going to grab a piece of cardstock. It can be of whatever color you want, but since we're not going to see what's under it, we're just going to use white in this case. And we're going to cut that down to 4 inches by 5 1/4 inches. So we're just going to go ahead 5 1/4 inches here. By 4 inches. And that'll be our base for this project. So I'm going to go ahead and grab a card blank real quick. And as you can see, this is going to be 1/4 inch smaller. This way we want it. And we're going to go ahead and start gluing down. We're going to go ahead and do one at a time, of course. We're going to intertwine these two basically by we're going to do this one first, the blue pattern. And this is going to be the one with the rabbits and the carrots. And go ahead and wipe off the excess. Sorry for all the shaking. And then we're going to grab one of these Easter egg pieces. And we're just going to go ahead and put some glue to the left of this piece we just put down. Now I forgot to show y'all, showed y'all real quick, that this corner is the bottom right-hand corner when you're looking at it the right way. See right there, you're going to want that paper to be as centered as close to that corner as possible. And same thing with this top left-hand corner. I forgot to show that to y'all. I'm sorry about that. Then we're going to get another one of the ones we just used with the Easter eggs. We're going to go ahead and put that down. Line it up just against that other piece that we had to the left. Now we're going to get another blue background, like the one we started with. And if you're only using 6x6 papers, don't forget you're going to need a different something to put on this part here, because that won't quite reach. So I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. And we're going to do this again. The main objective here is to butt up the lines here like so, so you have a smooth transition between one piece and the next. Don't want to get it all up on this other piece like I just did. But we do want to be able, to at least have no space there. And we're almost done here. Honestly, I would recommend not using same color families on these, because you can get very confused like I am really quickly, and all these pastels running into each other is make me think that, I'm off track when I'm really off track. And the white background, white paper, is also not a great idea, I guess. If you want to use some black cardstock or some orange cardstock or something, that would be great. That looks like that's about it there for that. Now what I'm going to do is bring back the guillotine trimmer. I'll show you what I'm doing here. It's going to trim off the edges. You could also do this with scissors if you wanted to. Yeah, I probably should do it with scissors in this case. I think I'm going to do this with scissors. Or maybe not. See how that goes. There we go. And here's your card base now. You can decorate this any way you like. But like I say, you can maybe use one of these strips that you had left over. Is like a sentiment strip or something. Like say Happy Easter or Happy Easter right here. You know, something like that. So, and then, of course, you can always corner around these punches. I mean, punch out the corners with the corner round punch. And then all you gotta do now is put it on your card base, and there you go. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't done so yet, please do subscribe and hit that bell for all notifications for future videos, because I will be doing more videos in the near future. So I hope to see y'all again real soon. Bye.